I remember back in 2008-2009 when I was about 9 years old, me and my older brother went over to our friend's apartment. Our friend started up the console and we began to play what would become the start of an epic zombie era. World of War zombies. In the beginning it was actually called Nazi zombies, and it was just a fun little game mode that maybe wasn't supposed to be taken too seriously. But oh boy, that would come to change. So there we were, in our friend's living room, watching him play the very first COD zombie map ever, Knockdown Totem, or Knockdown Totem, which for those of you who don't know translates to Night of the Living Dead. From what I remember, it was a very creepy and exciting atmosphere. I also remember our friend telling us that there was this kind of laser futuristic weapon that you could get from this weird box that would give you a random weapon. From a vague memory I can also recall so clearly when I heard this futuristic weapon fire at the zombies, and also seeing a green looking beam. After they unavoidably died to the zombie hordes, I thought to myself, how could you die wielding a weapon that I thought made you invincible? Sometime later, which couldn't have been more than a year, me and two of my older brothers and the oldest brother's friends started playing zombies together, having game nights at our oldest brother's place, eating good food, candy, and just killing zombies. We played all the World of War zombie maps. I remember countless times when we camped up on the catwalk, on the Reese, or the Rice, as you might call it, and always died on round 24 or somewhere there. We talked about how we thought it would be epic if zombies continued in future COD games, and then Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was released. To me, the golden age of COD zombies was World of War to Black Ops 3, each game being very unique, but also not too different to one another. Although I think the game's differences grow the further apart they are, I still enjoyed them for the similarities and differences. World of War is extremely creepy, feeling nervous just by the thought of starting a solo game. Or what do you guys think? Can you relate? I'd love to see what you think in the comments. The maps makes me feel like I really want to know where I am, what happened here, and just get out. All the creepy and scary Easter eggs you can find by just taking in the atmosphere, all the cries and creepy sounds makes me want to stay and know everything there is to know. Everything in the game that builds the feeling of totally lost and helplessness makes World of War Zombies epic. A part of that feeling definitely transferred over to the next game, Black Ops 1, but it also brought its own feeling of wanting to know more. I was less scared by the maps and were more and more excited for the next DLC. Black Ops 1 also introduced training zombies, or R-Train. Not gonna say the whole word cause I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. Training zombies isn't when you train one to become your pet and get you a soda from the fridge while your fat ass is stuck on the couch. It's when you run around or circle the zombies until you have all of them in a horde together. In World of War, you used to stick to the zombies when they hit you. This wasn't the case anymore in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 also introduced more and some of the most fun wonder weapons I'd love to see return someday. Some of the maps like 5 and Shangri-La aged like fine wine. Black Ops 1 was an overall amazing zombies experience. Black Ops 2 introduced buildables and even more story to follow. Amazing maps and stronger weapons with Double Tap 2.0. Another crew with funny voice lines, new wonder weapons, and much more. I spent a lot of time playing this game by myself and with my older brother, and remember watching famous zombie YouTubers and how I could get better at the game. Me and my older brother got to round 45 together of Mob of the Dead. I trained in the cafeteria and he trained in the rooftop, and we were so proud of that. Black Ops 2 definitely deserves one of the top spots in my zombie book. Black Ops 3 introduced amazing gameplay, maps, remasters, story with overpowered weapons and pack-a-punch abilities. Gobblegums could be really fun, but also really game-breaking. This is the game where I started to get to around 100 on multiple maps without overpowered gobblegums, and my record is around 140 on Moon, but I ended the game there because high rounds took many hours to achieve. Black Ops 3 is a game where I come back from time to time to enjoy. I'm not going to talk too much about anything that came after Black Ops 3 because I don't want to, and I don't want to make the video too long. But I will say, me and my brother both thought that if they would release a COD Zombies game with Black Ops 4 aesthetics, overall look, and with Cold War Zombies gameplay and mechanics, it would be a real banger. Of course with playable story-driven characters, but that's just what we think. There isn't a lot I like about the newer Zombies experience, although I quite like the gameplay of Cold War, but there were some ideas like upgrading your perks that I actually thought was a good idea because I like the feeling of progressively becoming stronger. If they would release a small map that was really good, it would beat 5 big maps that were mediocre to bad. Quality over quantity. Anyways, that was just my little rant about zombies. I mean, if you made it this far, please consider subscribing and maybe leaving a like. That would mean so much to me. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. That's what I'm most interested for. This video might only get like 10 views or something. Maybe soon. Maybe nobody will see this, and in that case, I'm just talking to myself. But that's fine. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.